Fle Fly, and welcome to the latest video for our Fle Fly YouTube channel. Today we're going to be crappie fishing over in southeast Kansas, catching some nice crappie on Go Go Minnows and crappie kickers, and I'm even going to show you about a new product we have called the crappie gauge. Sweet! Oh, nice crappie. That's what we come over here to find right there. Big old southeast Kansas Slabosaurus, as my sons would like to call him. And he ate the one of my favorite colors of Go Go Minnows, lemon pie, chartreuse bottom, white top, cranking it real slow, so slow rolling them on the original Fle Fly head with the bait gripper. Now that's the 1/8 ounce model, and these bait grippers are something new for us here in 2016. They've got a nice little barb in there that holds that bait, and you catch big old Slabosauruses like that, rolling it real slow. We're got the power poles down here in this creek. This is called Elk Creek, and we are in about anchored in about 6 foot of water, casting out into about 20 foot of water, letting it go to the bottom, and then just reeling it really slow. These crappie are picking them up, so there's no need to use the crappie gauge on that one. I can promise you that's going to look really good in the skillet right there. Thank you, Mr. Go Go Minnow. Okay, he's going in the live well. You can see we've already got, this will make number 7 since we've anchored right here, so we're having us a good time. Let me show you just a little bit quickly about the bait gripper, since I brought that fish in here. Again, this is the lemon pie model 2.5 inch Go Go Minnow, and here's the bait gripper. I'm gonna have to pull this off because it grabs the bait so well, but you can see that little barb right there. When you put these soft plastics up there, whether it's a Go Go Minnow or whether it's a crappie kicker, they really hold them well. We're pushing this up here. We're squirting these down today with bubblegum lure flavor. I really like the bubblegum lure flavor for crappie. A lot of people like the garlic. I like the bubblegum myself, and we've tied these in tandem. And that is the chartreuse Old Faithful model, and they're about 16 inches apart, and we're just casting out and reeling in real slow. These it's February 17th. We've had a unseasonably warm winter here in southeast Kansas, northeast Oklahoma. A lot of these fish are starting to move up into these creeks for a post or a pre-spawn pattern. There are some years here in southeast Kansas where this would literally still be frozen over. So we've came in here with our Garmin units and we've marked the big schools of shad, and it looks like these crappie are right on top of them and right underneath them, and we're just slow rolling the Go Go Minnows through there. Bam, they're picking them up. Another crappie. Hey, today I want to show you a cool product that we're going to start selling at the Fle Fly brand called the crappie gauge. Now, you can take the crappie gauge, slide your crappie right down in here, and you can measure him, okay? This fish, this crappie gauge, easily measures fish. That fish is just going to barely make 10 inches right there. This crappie gauge easily measures fish 8, 9, and 10 plus inches. This is a patented product. It's been around for a long time, and I've been using these crappie gauges for nearly 20 years, and we were very fortunate to be able to license this product, put it in the Fle Fly brand, and we are really excited to show you how to use the crappie gauges. Now, we caught that fish on the Go Go Minnow, 2.5 inch Go Go Minnow with the bait gripper. And one of the cool things about the crappie gauge is you stop the flop. This fish is going to stay in here, even though he's not quite 10 inches. Let's look at him. He would make a Luke. He would make a 9 inch. He's a 9.5 inch crappie. But you stop the flop. You can unhook this fish in the crappie gauge, and I'm going to take him back in here and put him in the live well. Hey everybody, in closing, get out there and use your sonar equipment, find you some brush piles, and put you some waypoints on them. Throw a marker buoy out on top of your brush pile, and then get you some Go Go Minnows and cast them out over the brush piles. Keep casting and keep experimenting with different depths until you figure out what depth the crappie you're hitting at, and then just try to repeat that cast over and over and over again. And it won't be too long before those crappie will let you know if they're biting or not. Never forget what my good friend Mark McGuire says: when it comes to crappie fishing, don't beg them to bite. And when you're fishing these brush piles, everybody, those crappie are going to let you know if they're interested within the first 5 or 10 minutes. So until then, thanks for watching our videos. We appreciate it. Come see us at flefly.com.